Right? Ooh, I'm eating. You want to sit on my lap and sit with me in science or not? Or how was it? It's fine. They're almost too big, but whatever.
Hey, we're going to start going over Cat Lab 10. So if you want to open up Cat Lab 10. Oh. So going forward here, we're on Cat Lab 10, which means 6, 7, 8, 9 should be turned in. Right? If not, make sure that that's like your priority is to finally get 6, 7, 8, and 9 done. I looked through some of them. I think there's 4 of you still missing lab 6, 4 of you missing lab 7, 4 of you missing lab 8, and 4 of you missing lab 9. All right. So Cat Lab 10, I'm going to share my screen and we'll go over that. Cat Lab 10's due date is today. Let's see. Okay. No Clayton today?
His Zoom's being stupid. He said he'll be in here in just a few minutes.
All right, Jenna, let's start with you. What's the scientific name of the upper and lower jaw? Any idea? They both start with M.
I don't know.
No? One's the mandible. That's our lower jaw. What's our upper jaw? Anybody?
Maxillaries?
Yeah,
Maxilla.
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 The mandible and the maxilla.
Does it matter what order it's in?
No.
Okay.
All right, Michael. So in the video of the dissection, I went through the vestibule, teeth, lingual, frenulum, filiform papilla. But what's a vestibule? We have some in the school, right? What's a vestibule? Anybody know the definition of a vestibule? Help Michael out. Nobody knows what a vestibule is?
I put opening.
Yeah, it's an opening. It's an open space. Right. If you go into the Walmart door and before you go into the other door to get into the store, that open area would be called the vestibule. So the school has a vestibule, at least one. I think we have probably 4 of them, that maybe 5. So we have a vestibule in between the main doors and the entrance into the common. There's one in the east door. There's an elementary one. There's an elementary one in the back, right? There's 2 doors, right? So I think, I don't know. I think there might be just 4. Is there the front door of the elementary? Does it have 2 doors?
There's also one at the back of the high school, like where you would go out towards the.
Oh yeah.
I counted 5.
There's
Yeah,
either
I
5
meant
or 6.
I said 5.
6. Yeah, I meant 6.
Is there a front door of the elementary?
No, it doesn't have one.
It doesn't have 2 doors.
I have the 1 in the elementary, 2 in the high school, and then like the main doors?
And then there's 5 because there's elementary, 2 in the high school. There's Clutie's, and then the main door.
There's one by the weight room
Okay.
too.
So there's 6 then.
All right, let's go 6.
We missed the weight room.
All right, lingual frenulum. Volunteers.
Tongue or tongue web?
Yeah, that's the little
Hey, yeah,
thing
it's
under the
thing
tongue.
thing that holds your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. Hey, if you're familiar with the Kiss band, or they way too past your generation. Do you know the band Kiss?
Yes.
Okay. When I was in 4th grade, that was my first album that I ever got. Was Kiss Destroyer. So there was a member of the Kiss band who supposedly got his lingual frenulum cut so he could stick his tongue out farther. And does anybody know who that singer was?
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
It was Gene Simmons. Is it true?
No.
No. Right. Story is that he was just born with a long tongue. Not true. All right, and then describe what your lingual frenulum looks like. You don't have to like put your lingual frenulum in the webcam right now. Just have like look in the mirror and describe it. It's usually pink or purple with tissue and veins running through it. It's a real attractive piece of our anatomy. Okay, what are the filiform papilla?
Those are like the bristles on your tongue, or
Yeah. And what does the cat use them for?
To clean its fur and stuff. Like
Yep.
when
Okay, at the top of the mouth, locate the palate. There's a hard palate and soft palate. Which one is closer to the opening? You have the same thing. Is it hard there or is it soft?
it's
hard
hard.
palate.
It's hard. Okay, the cat has transverse ridges on the hard palate. I think in Thomas and Clayton's cat, I think there were 7. There's usually in between 7 and 8 transverse ridges. Okay, underneath our hard palate, the cavity towards the front of the mouth is called the oral cavity. The cavity towards the back of the mouth underneath the soft palate, unscramble that,
Yeah,
Pharynx.
pharynx.
pharynx. All right, in humans, there's a small like finger projection that hangs down called the
Uvula.
uvula. What's the purpose of the uvula? What's that little tissue there for?
It gives you a gag reflex.
Okay, gag reflex.
To stop food getting into the nasal cavity.
Yes. Now, if you watch the video, I think I talked about a student that I used to have that used to pull his uvula out. reached back there in the back of his mouth, grabbed his uvula and yanked it out, so he like could almost bite on it, which was very gross. It swelled up so much he thought he had a piece of steak stuck in his mouth. All right. Does the cat have an uvula?
No.
No. Okay, locate the epiglottis. What's the purpose of the epiglottis?
Covers the it prevents food from going down into your larynx.
Okay. Or trachea?
Yeah.
Okay, the tube leads to the what? What does the trachea lead to?
Your lungs?
Exactly. Oh, wait. Well, maybe I meant this should be the trachea. And it leads to the lungs. What organ system is the lungs part of?
Respiratory system.
All right. In humans, at the top of the teeth, we have gums, which are called gingiva. What's the scientific name of the gums?
Gingiva.
Gingiva. And what's gingivitis?
Swelling of the gums when they're inflamed.
Yeah. Anytime a word ends in itis, like arthritis or tuberculosis, itis is swelling of them. Swelling of the gums. Hey, can a cat get gingivitis?
Yes.
Okay, what causes gingivitis in humans and how can it be treated? How can it be avoided? Write a small report which answers these questions. So 6 or more sentences, right? Make sure that you talk about, you know, good hygiene, brushing, flossing. Gingivitis is basically bleeding of the gums. Your gum tissues are one of the fastest repairing tissues. So gingivitis is easily cured, I guess you could say, with if you improve your hygiene. There are severe cases of gingivitis, which are nasty. Okay. And then list the names of the organ system of humans on the margin. Put a check next to the systems we've covered. What systems have we gone through?
Oh, we went through the skeletal, respiratory,
Muscular.
muscular,
Integument.
and
Integumentary.
We went through the nervous system with the veins, digestive.
We're on digestive. I wouldn't put nervous system yet because we go into that in a little bit more detail. Let's see.
The only reason that I said like the nervous system was because we saw some of the veins and like
Yeah, we saw that like sciatic nerve and stuff. I guess, yeah, you could put it down if you want. All right. If you want to list digestive, that's fine because that's the one that the oral cavity, the mouth is on, and the next one that must be lab 12 is digestive system.
What about the circulatory?
You could list it. We've named, like, you know, we've done some like the jugular veins, transverse veins. So you can list it. We're going to go over the circulatory much more, but yeah, you can certainly list it. All right, make sure that's in, and then by the end of the day, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 should all be done. All right, any questions on that lab? All right, go to Google Classroom, and there's a link for Explore Learning that I want you to go to. I'm going to stop share here for a second. If you can't find it, please shout out, but it should be on your Google Classroom page on useful links / accounts. Click on the link and they're gonna have you create an account. So far, let's see, I have, I think 2 people in this class from you guys.
Do we just hit sign up?
Yeah, sign up or create a free account.
Mr. Richards, I'm not finding it.
Yeah, what's it under?
On Google Classroom, it's under
Yeah.
account links.
Mr. Richards, it says we have to be at least 18 years or older.
Okay, well, you're not gonna conduct a class. Is there a class code? Or does it say like inter-class code here?
There's like use trial promo code or I have an exception.
I'm still not finding it, Mr. Richards.
All right, hold on.
I have an account.
Kylie and Emma are already in. Let's see.
You have to go to classwork. Hey, wait, guys! At the
Oh,
top of
found
the
it.
thing, you have to go to classwork, not stream, where the assignments are. Go to classwork, then go to useful links, sound, go to explore learning.
Well, the useful links, Thomas, is actually really hard to find because there's nothing with it. So it's just you have to scroll through a whole bunch of stuff to actually find it.
No, don't. No, but were you in the stream or were you in the classwork tab at the top of the page?
I was in the Classworks tab.
If you go to the left-hand side, you can see that there's a little like.
Mr. Richards, what's the class code?
Class code
It
is
says it on there on that link. I can tell you. Okay, so it's capital Z, capital V, capital Q, capital T, the number 2, and then capital V.
Wait, the last letter was what?
V, capital V.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Could you repeat it again? Sorry.
yeah.
These are all capital letters. I'm putting, okay, Z,
Do we just create an account? Like,
V, Q.
V.
It's up at the top right corner on Mr. Richards' screen.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank
okay,
you.
do we just
There it is.
create a like just make account or what?
There's a thing, so at the top it says login / enroll. Click on that, and then at the bottom it'll say student class enrollment, and it'll give you a class code.
And
Please.
so you don't have to do a username and password?
You
No.
do, but follow that step first.
It says I'm in, but it doesn't show it on your screen.
I probably haven't refreshed. So let's see. Yeah, I got you. So I got Jesse, Justin, Kylie, Emma, Clayton, Tyson. So far.
Well, it says I'm in, but I don't know. Wait. No. I'm not in. I guess I'll create an account.
And those of you that are in, there's a lab also on Google Classroom that we're going to be using with this site on, I think, the cell cycle.
I'm making an account, and it says I have to pick either teacher or parent for an account type.
Really? Okay, that's not right. Did you enter the class code already?
I didn't have. I never had that pop up.
Can you see if I'm in the class?
It should have been, Thomas, on your first screen when you went on there.
Oh wait, never mind.
Enrollment code. Let's see. Yeah, Cadence, I got you.
Okay, thanks.
Is it the cell division lab?
Yes.
Am I now?
Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, are we missing somebody?
Austin.
Austin and somebody else. Maybe they're not on today. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Jenna, are you in there?
Should be.
Let me refresh again. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. All right, so I'm going to open up the lab that we're going to start working on, and you can hopefully finish that. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, so again, it's on the classwork tab, laboratory directions, explore learning cell division lab. Everybody get it? Yeah? All right. So before you start using the gizmo, it says prior knowledge questions. Do these before using the gizmo. Cells reproduce by splitting in half, a process called cell division. What do cells need to do before divisions to make sure they don't just get smaller and smaller? What would a cell have to do?
Like grow in size.
Yes. The genetic information of a cell is carried in its DNA. What do cells need to do between divisions to make sure they have a full set of DNA to pass on?
They have to synthesize the DNA.
Yep. I cannot spell. Okay, we're good? Going on? Okay, so now in the Explore Learning tab, it says on the simulation pane of cell division gizmo, check the cell length is set to 12 hours, click play. So when you launch that gizmo, we want to set the number of hours to 12. Oh.
I don't have that.
Go to your classes in the top right corner, and it'll give you physical science or biology, and click on the biology one, and your cell division will be there.
There's nothing there, bud.
I don't have anything there either.
I don't have
Are
it
you
either.
logged in?
Yes.
Yeah.
You logged into
Big F.
biology
Can't
class,
help you. Sorry.
and you don't have like a launch button for that?
I'm in the lab, so
I'm in the class. It's Bio 2020, 10th grade biology, teacher Mr. Richards.
Okay.
I only have, your teacher has not yet added any free gizmos to this class. See the list of free gizmos. And I've refreshed the page 3 times.
well, that's whack.
That's really strange. Okay, Jesse, do I see your name?
I'm at the top.
Okay,
Username is Silvermoon.
yeah. Okay, that's real strange. I'll add it to your class again. Okay, refresh now, maybe.
I don't have it
I
either.
think I'm good.
Oh, I still don't have it.
I still don't have it either.
Can you log out and log back in? I'm not quite sure what's going on. Maybe it's not saving, because we've used this site before a couple times, but I don't know, maybe it's generating.
It's there now, and it's there twice.
Yeah, it's there twice now.
Okay. All right.
I don't see it at all. So
You don't have it either?
no.
Okay. Why don't you do the same? Why don't you log back out and log back in?
Which one do I click?
I did.
And it's still not there for you.
Yeah, I still don't have it either.
All right. Well. Okay. So we'll try to figure that out. Check the cell length is set to 12 hours. Click play and observe the maximum number of cells shown. Then click pause. Look at the cells. Do they look the same? So down here at the bottom, it says the cell length is 12 hours. So if we click play, so the maximum number of cells has been reached. I can't pause it. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to click pause, but okay, I'm resetting. Okay, maximum number of cells has been reached. Additional cells will be removed as they divide. So look at the cells. Do they all look the same? Do all of the cells look the same?
Nope.
No, right? There's some that are in different processes of mitosis. So see what you can get done on that. If you're having technical difficulties, email me and I'll see if I can like figure it out. Thomas, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I got it to work now. I have it.
Oh, okay. So they kind of go in order of all the steps throughout the lab. It tells you exactly what to do in the little boxes. Click reset, da-da-da. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory on them. You don't need like extended knowledge, but you might get confused. So if you do get confused, just shout out and let me know. And next time we meet, I guess we will talk about it. But I hope you guys have a happy Easter. Don't let that snow like ruin your Easter.
Yay, Nebraska.
Yeah, welcome to it. All right, see you guys.
So,
Have
yeah.
a good Easter.